Hi everyone, Lisa for the Graphics Fairy. Welcome back. Today we're going to be exploring printing images on upcycled tea bag paper. If you recall, I showed you a couple of weeks ago how to create this really interesting semi-transparent paper. It has almost a cloth-like feel, and I promised you then that I would come back and show you some ways to use it. So today we're going to be looking at the first method for incorporating this cool tea-stained paper into your junk journal pages. And I've just been working on this layout. I haven't glued it down yet, but you can see here I've used one of the images that I printed on the tea bag paper into this design. And I love the way it looks. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the first step is to choose your image that you would like to print on the paper. And I combined two images using Photoshop elements, and these were both from the Bikes and Gears bundle on the premium membership site, but you can use any image that you like. I did want to mention that if you don't know Photoshop elements, or if you're kind of scared to give it a try, there are lots of tutorials on the membership site, and I only know the basics of the program, but I have been able to create lots of really fun designs just knowing the first couple steps. So check that out if you're a member. That is a really valuable part of the premium membership site. And I think this is pretty cute. I love this design. I'd like to see it on maybe a pillow or something. But the first step would be to print your image out on just a regular sheet of copy paper. And what this does is it gives you the location of the image that your printer will print. And then you just take a sheet of the tea-dyed paper and tape it down right on top. So I'm using painter's tape here to adhere the tea bag paper to the copy paper. And then you're just going to put this in your print tray. And you need to know which way your particular printer works. Mine happens to print from the bottom. So I will put this paper in my print tray on the top like this. And then my printer will print on the underneath side. Yours might be different. You should check the manufacturer's instructions, or you can just draw a little with a pencil. Just draw a little X on a piece of copy paper, print something, and then you'll know which way your printer works. So I'm going to now go and print this image again, and you'll want to stand by your printer in case you get a jam so that you can cancel printing right away. I haven't had any trouble, but it's always a good idea to stay in the room where your printer is just to make sure there aren't any problems when you're printing something like this. And also I have gone ahead and made sure that this is just as flat as it can be. I even went ahead and actually gave the paper a little press with my iron before I adhered it. You want to just put a damp cloth on top and then just press it so it's nice and flat, and it should go through the printer no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now, and I'll come back and show you the result. Okay guys, that turned out great. You'll notice that there are a couple of little smudges, and there are on this image as well, but I don't mind that at all. I think it adds to the hand stamped feel of it. And I did want to mention that this worked great on my printer. I tried it a number of times and didn't have any issues with jamming or anything, but there is always the potential that it could jam your printer or possibly damage your printer. So if you're worried about that, you can always consult the manufacturer and make sure there aren't any problems with doing this type of printing. So now all we need to do is remove the painter's tape, and I've reused this painter's tape a few times, which actually is helping with the removal to not damage the image. So you might want to try sort of sticking your tape a bunch of times before you do this, and that will make it easier to remove without damaging it. So here's the image, and it's all ready to cut or tear any way that you would like and include in your journal pages. I found the best way to tear it was just put it on the edge of a table and then pull down, and you'll get a nice clean tear like this. So I hope that you like this. Give the video a like, subscribe here at the Graphics Fairy YouTube channel, and if you would like to receive a text notification every time we put out a video, just go ahead and hit that bell button, and then you'll get a text. So I hope you all have a great week. Take care. Thanks again. Bye-bye.